Hello. So, do you believe that you, an intelligent organism, your body and mind, lives in an intelligent environment? That's what you believe. That's what most of us believes. But is it true? Is it? Think about it. Your parents were individual, intelligent human beings. It was necessary to create you. Their parents were also very intelligent human beings. And we can go like that right to the beginning of time for the human being. Either we're gonna call it Adam and Eva, or we're just gonna call the first humanoid like being, entity. But this first humanoid entity was also created by something. So we believe that I, the only way how I could become, how I could exist, was to come from intelligent other human beings, intelligent entities. So how this first creature came up? It just spring out of the earth? Think about it. Or maybe it was designed and created by something as much intelligent as we are. What if universe, the whole universe, has the exact same amount of intelligence as every single one of us, as you, as me, and everyone that is alive? If you feel that, if you'd put it into your head and let grow that idea, what would happen? Well, we don't like kill intelligent creatures, right? So when I believe that I came out from intelligent environment, I don't want to kill it. I don't want to cut off the trees. I want to kill the animals. Because this is my mother. This is the thing that I came up from. So why should I kill it? Do you want to kill your mother? No, I don't think so. Well, at least most of us don't. So I'm not gonna say for everyone, but I'm sure that if someone would be able to accept the fact that we are living in as much intelligent environment as we are, then no one would like to kill their mothers, because there would be no reason to that anymore. Why am I saying that the universe is as much intelligent as we are? simple example. Every life, including human, on this planet came out from water. But there was a time, and we know it exactly, there is scientific fact, there was a time that there was no water on the earth, that the earth was just a piece of rock. But somehow it was able to design itself in a way to add up the hydrogen and oxygen and to build water out of it. And it happened exact same way how we come up with the idea to take a wheel or shape a rock into the wheel and take another one and take a few sticks and create a bicycle. Put it all together and just create the bicycle. So the universe created water in the same way. But of course, it happened without symbols, without words, without numbers. It wasn't calculated. It just it just happened. And actually, that what really happens when we have an idea. We don't know where our ideas comes from. They just coming. They just pop up like a hiccup. Our decisions, our ideas, it's just pop up. We can try to think about something before we gonna make an idea, before we gonna make a decision, and we can think for a very long time and think really hard. But in the end, we just gonna make a snap decision. Not always, of course. There are decisions that you can really ground up, but in many cases, you have no idea where your decision is coming from. So just think about it. What would be if everything around you would be as much intelligent and the same as you? Could feel everything, could think, could talk. Maybe not in the way how we imagine it, not the way how we do it, but it's still doing it. And it's still planning and going somewhere. And we don't know where. But it's okay. It's just okay. We are the passengers of that. I don't want to call it journey because life, I don't think it's a journey. Journey usually, well, depends, because if it's a journey that focus on the journey itself, then it's fine. That's how life is. But journey also might be confused with traveling. And traveling is just it's all about to find the best way from getting A to B point, and that's it. As fast as easy and as comfortable as possible, and that's not the life. We're not getting anywhere. We all gonna die here. If I would tell you this is your last day, you heard it many times, but let me say it. This is your last day of your life. Tomorrow at 8 a.m. you're gonna be dead. What are you gonna think about it? Well, first of all, if you're not gonna break down, you gonna try to use that time. You're just gonna say screw it, and now I'm gonna do whatever I want because I have a 1 day to live only. But what if I would tell you that it's possible that today is the last day of your life? It's very possible. The only thing I cannot guarantee that. But what I can guarantee that is that you're gonna die at some point. It might be tomorrow, it might be in 1 week, it might be in 50 years. but we all gonna die, and it's fine. But if you know that, and if you are fully aware the fact that you're gonna die, it's nothing different than thinking about death in one day. It's the same. So if thinking about a death tomorrow would push you to do whatever you want to do in your life, try things that you always wanted to try, then push yourself with the same thought. Just don't put a date on it. I'm gonna die, but I don't know when. But this is how the whole universe does. And it's great. It's awesome. It's beautiful dance. Everything is come up from nowhere and disappear into nowhere all the time. Hide and seek game. It's a very beautiful game, and you want to play it. You want to play it. You don't want to take it too seriously. If you played a normal game, let's say, the game on the console, on the computer, you probably met, especially in online games, you probably met some people that took game really seriously. You don't like that people. You don't want to hang out with them. You don't want to play with them because they're always frustrated. They're always angry. And if they're gonna lose, they feel so bad about it that they're gonna find a way to protect their ego, to protect themselves from the thought that they could lose. So in order to do that, they just attacking everyone else. Attacking everyone around. Especially the one that won with them. Or sometimes someone who played with them. So I think everyone can agree that we don't like those kind of people in games. And what if the life is a universe game? Would you like a person who takes it really, really super seriously? Is that person not gonna act in the same way as in any other game? Just frustrated, just trying to hold on something that we don't really know what it is. We have no clue about life. We have no clue about ourselves. And we don't look into ourselves anymore. There are people in the world doing that for thousands of years and they found out great, incredible things. Marvelous things about ourselves. But our Western civilization don't do that. We put all the stuff, the spiritual world, the metaphysic world, the thinking, even thinking about life, about the existence, about reality. We don't do that anymore. We don't want to ask for it. We feel, we believe that we solved it already. But no one really has a clue. No scientist in the world can tell you what is really going on. They just can't say it. They don't know it. And it's beautiful. But if they don't know it, if the greatest mind of this world don't know what is really going on, and many of them believes is something like a miracle, which was Big Bang. It was a miracle for the science, and science accept that miracle. They just skip with all the others. They don't want to hear about it. They are just agree, okay, there was one miracle in the history of this universe, and we scientists, we accept that miracle because we have no other explanation. So yeah, everything come up from nowhere. That's how it is. Yeah. So, but we also know how it's gonna end, and they have no clue. They're gonna tell you. They're gonna give you some visions, some perspective, some. They're gonna call it proof, but actually, no one has a clue what is going on in this world. They just don't know it. So you don't know it either. And working towards knowledge, understanding. It's the most beautiful work that you can do in your life. And you also need to remember that you're never gonna know. Not in this form, not as a human being, because maybe humans shouldn't know. Maybe humans not supposed to know everything. Maybe human not supposed to be able to have a concept of infinity or nothingness. Maybe there is a good reason why we cannot really think about it. And why I believe in that is that it became very logical for me that I've born from something that is at least as much intelligent as me. But it's also a very old and lives much longer than me and much longer than any human being. And this entity created me in a certain way in order for me to be in that way. So understanding that you don't know who you are is being a little bit closer to really know who you are.